If you observe any professionally decorated environment, you will notice that there is always a common element, a tall vase occupying some strategic corner, bringing presence, balance, and that charm that only plants can create. The curious thing is that many people think that planting in tall vases is more difficult, when in fact this format brings numerous advantages, both aesthetic and functional. It allows the roots to develop more comfortably, improves drainage, and enhances the plant as if it were a living sculpture. And as more and more people live in small apartments, these vases have become protagonists in modern decoration, since they take up little floor space and help create height in the environment. With the right species, the result is impressive. You gain elegance, practicality, and even air purification with a single piece. Throughout this video, you will discover perfect plants for this type of vase, understand why they work so well, and how to choose the one that matches your style and the climate of your home. Before we begin, take the opportunity to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment on which type of vase you like to use most. Now let's explore plants that truly shine when grown in tall pots. 1. Monstera deliciosa, Swiss cheese plant. Guaranteed visual impact. The Monstera deliciosa is one of the most sought-after plants for tall pots because its broad leaves create an imposing effect that enhances any room. An interesting fact is that its natural cutouts allow the wind to pass through the leaves in nature, reducing damage. This also makes it well suited to indoor environments where air circulates less. In terms of care, it prefers indirect light and slightly moist soil, as well as enough space for its roots to grow without being cramped. In tall pots, vertical growth is more balanced and elegant. It's ideal for modern apartments, spacious rooms, and offices that need a tropical touch. Besides aesthetics, it improves air humidity and creates an immediate feeling of freshness in the environment. 2. Zamioculcas, maximum resistance. The Zamioculcas is perfect for tall pots because it grows upright, with robust stems that stand out when elevated. A curious fact is that its roots store water, allowing it to survive weeks without watering, making it ideal for those with busy routines. Simply water when the soil is dry and avoid direct sunlight. In tall pots, the plant's elongated shape gains proportion and presence, transforming empty corners into focal points. It's ideal for small apartments, air-conditioned environments, and people who are still learning about plants. Furthermore, the Zamioculcas combines well with more modern and minimalist styles, bringing a clean and sophisticated look. Its resistance to variations in light and temperature makes it one of the safest choices for this type of pot. 3. Snake plant, vertical and imposing. The snake plant is practically made for tall pots. Its rigid vertical leaves create a sculptural effect that looks even more beautiful when elevated. Interestingly, it releases oxygen at night, making it one of the most recommended plants for bedrooms. Care is extremely simple: little water, well-drained soil, and indirect or filtered light. It withstands cold, heat, and even neglect, making it excellent for beginners. In tall pots, the proportions are perfect, as the plant grows upwards and maintains visual balance easily. It's ideal for hallways, entry halls, and modern environments. Besides being decorative, it purifies the air and creates a more tranquil atmosphere, making it one of the most versatile and long-lasting options. 4. Lucky bamboo, lightness and elegance. Lucky bamboo works very well in tall pots because it grows vertically and cleanly, creating smooth lines that bring lightness to any environment. An interesting fact is that it's not exactly bamboo, but a Dracaena, which explains its ability to live both in water and in soil. In tall pots, it stands out even more, especially when planted in small groups. It needs indirect light and moist, but not waterlogged soil. It's ideal for those seeking a low-maintenance plant that brings harmony and a sense of organization. It works very well in minimalist rooms, offices, and apartments with limited space. Its presence conveys calm and helps to create more visually balanced environments. 5. Fragrans Dracaena, elegant and full of presence. The Fragrans Dracaena, also called the coconut palm, is perfect for tall pots because of its trunk-like growth, with arched leaves that create movement. Interestingly, it's one of the most used plants in reception areas and offices because it adapts very well to artificial lighting, requires moderate watering and indirect or filtered light. In tall pots, the trunk gains more prominence, and the plant appears more elongated and sophisticated, It is ideal for living rooms, spacious entrances, and corporate environments. In addition to being decorative, it improves air quality and gives a sense of spaciousness to spaces. It is an excellent option for those who want a showy plant but don't want to worry about complex care. 6. Ficus lyrata, strong personality. The Ficus lyrata is known for its large, glossy leaves that steal the show wherever they are. In tall pots, it looks even more imposing, as the plant's shape emphasizes verticality. An interesting fact is that, in nature, it reaches more than 10 meters in height, but in indoor environments it is well controlled. In terms of care, it likes abundant light, moderate watering, and fertile soil. It is ideal for spacious rooms, environments with high ceilings, and homes with modern decor. It creates an instant presence and transforms the environment in a few days. For those seeking a striking plant, the Ficus lyrata is one of the most remarkable choices for tall pots. 7. Rapis palm, a perfect palm for tall pots. The Rapis palm is an elegant palm that grows in clumps and combines perfectly with tall pots, as its vertical stems become more proportionate when elevated. Interestingly, it tolerates shade better than most palms, allowing it to be used even in apartments. It prefers indirect light, slightly moist soil, and environments with good air circulation. In tall pots, it creates a beautiful and balanced silhouette, making any space more sophisticated. It's ideal for those seeking a plant with presence without being overpowering, bringing a sense of nature and freshness to interiors. It's also widely used in hotels and restaurants due to its ease of maintenance. 8. Areca palm, voluminous and cozy. The areca palm looks beautiful in tall pots because its volume creates a natural frame for the environment. An interesting fact is that it humidifies the air, which is very helpful in homes with air conditioning. In terms of care, it prefers indirect light and consistently slightly moist soil. In tall pots, it grows more balanced and gains movement, creating that light tropical look. It's ideal for living rooms, covered balconies, and places that need a more voluminous plant. Besides its beauty, it brings a sense of comfort and is excellent for those who like a more natural and relaxed style in their decor. 9. Supported pothos, perfect for growing upwards. The pothos stands out in tall pots when supported by stakes, growing vertically and creating a different effect than the hanging version. Interestingly, when it grows upwards, the leaves tend to become larger and shinier, as the plant understands that it is in its natural mode. In terms of care, it prefers indirect light and moderate watering. It is ideal for small spaces, offices, and places where you want a plant that grows upwards without taking up too much space. In tall pots, the visual effect is cleaner and more elegant, and the stake helps create a beautiful vertical line in the environment. 10. Pleomele, sophisticated and very adaptable. The Pleomele, also called Dracaena reflexa, is an extremely elegant plant for tall pots because its branching structure creates layers of leaves that stand out when elevated. An interesting fact is that it tolerates temperature variations and different light levels well. In terms of care, it likes diffused light, light soil, and moderate watering. It's ideal for modern living rooms, offices, and people seeking a sophisticated look without the hassle of maintenance. In tall pots, the plant gains even more presence and creates a visual focal point in the room. Now that you've learned about these 10 perfect plants for tall pots, it's much easier to choose species that truly match this type of container and enhance the space elegantly. A tall pot isn't just a decorative detail. It completely changes the plant's proportions, aids root development, and allows you to create taller, more modern, and visually pleasing compositions. Each species you've seen here works differently. Some bring grandeur, others lightness, others create movement, or help purify the air. But they all share one thing in common. They look even more beautiful when elevated. Now I want to know, which of these plants would you like to grow in a tall pot? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your choice. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who's planning to decorate their home with large pots.